Christians, listen to me. Right now our faith is under attack. I'm not just talking about threats out there in the world, I'm talking about the pressure in our homes, in our churches, and even how our values are being challenged every single day. The days of staying silent, hoping things just work out, are over. It's time for us to stand up, defend what's right, and protect our families. And I want you to know, the Bible is not against this. In fact, it calls us to it. Let's start with what Jesus himself said. Luke 22:36. Jesus tells his disciples, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one. That's not a call to violence. That's a call to be wise and ready. He's not saying go out looking for trouble, but don't be caught off guard when it comes. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Then, in Matthew 24:43, Jesus says, if the owner of the house had known when the thief was coming, he would not have let his house be broken into. Even he uses self-defense as an example of simple, everyday wisdom. This is common sense. Now some people think being a Christian means being naive, but Jesus says in Matthew 10:16, I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore be as wise as serpents and innocent as doves. That's strategy, not just blind peacekeeping. God doesn't want us to be victims. And listen to this, 1 Timothy 5:8, if anyone does not provide for his relatives, he has denied the faith. That's about more than money or food. Providing means protecting. Keeping your household safe is a biblical call. James 4:7 says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That word, resist, it's active. You don't run from evil, you stand up and fight. And Ephesians June 11:13, put on the full armor of God so that you can stand your ground. God didn't give us flowers to wear, he gave us armor, a shield, a sword, because he expects us to stand firm. Now, Romans 13:4 isn't shy about it either. Authorities do not bear the sword in vain. They are God's servant, an avenger who carries out wrath on wrongdoers. There's a time and place for just force. Protecting your life, your family, your home, that's not only allowed, it's expected. Let's talk about independence too. 2 Thessalonians 3 makes it clear, if you're able, you work, you provide, you stand strong. The Bible never calls us to weakness or to be beggars. It calls us to strength and self-reliance. And when you flip to the end, Revelation the 19th of November 16, you see Jesus coming not as a passive figure but as a warrior on a white horse, with a sword. He's not coming back to be pushed around. So why should we be? Here's the truth, the New Testament doesn't call us to cowardice. It calls us to love, but also to defend, to resist, to be wise, and to stand firm. So put on the armor of God, defend your home, be wise, be ready to resist when the day comes. The world may want us silent, but God wants us strong. It's time for Christians to stand up, to push back, to fight for what's right, spiritually and yes, physically, if that's what it takes. This isn't about hate, it's about courage, and with God on our side, we never back down. Subscribe, share this message, it's time to stand.